we're talking serious business today. Pinkbox recently opened here in St. George over the summer, and I gotta say, it's kind of overrated. You guys agree with me?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out. I've never had it before.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's the perks about Pinkbox. It's open 24 hours. That's cool. And they have a crazy amount of flavors. But here's the thing. It's a chain. And I think we have some stellar original, St. George original donut places here. So we picked two of different price options, and we're going to compare them against Pinkbox and see if Pinkbox really is overrated here in St. George, Utah. Or maybe it is the best. We'll see. So we're going to start off with Pinkbox, and then we're going to pit the other two against them. I should preface, Pinkbox, Farmstead, Daylight Donuts. Big fresh every day. Round one, Pinkbox. So for each place, we're going to be trying a glazed donut, or a version of it, a chocolate donut, simple, normal donut with a chocolate frosting, and then a specialty donut. This is something that you can only find at that place that's a little more on the wacky side, or a gourmet side, you could say. And they're usually more on the expensive side as well. I should know. I bought all the donuts today. So, let's start. Glaze first, please.
All right.
Ladies first.
Let's do this. I love me a good glaze, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can't go wrong with a glaze.
Just occurred to me, I should have got us milk. That would have been good. But
It's okay.
how hard can you get with a glazed donut, though? Like, how hard is it to get a glazed donut right?
You wouldn't think that hard, but you know, I think about Krispy Kreme because that's like the donuts that I grew up eating. And they just make them and make them and make them. Like it's just glazed donuts. And this is not comparing for me.
It's
Really?
It's not giving what it needs.
It's good, but it's not great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll just move on to the chocolate one.
I'll still eat it though.
Cool.
This is a lot of chewing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a lot of chewing. Sorry.
Okay. Chocolate.
Don't look too closely.
Reagan cheers me.
Yeah,
Cheers.
dink it and
Okay.
sink it. I like the chocolate donut a whole lot more.
Yeah.
But I also have a really big soft spot for chocolate donuts.
I also feel like it's not too much chocolate.
Yeah.
It's like just the right amount.
and it's not like flavorless chocolate. It's
exactly.
like
It's rich in
it's
flavor.
rich.
I really like this one.
What do
I
you
like it. It's still kind of, the chocolate is giving a very artificial flavor to me. It's good, but I'm trying to be a critic right now. And it's not the best chocolate donut that I've ever had.
Oh, I don't think so either.
Yeah. So it's good. I mean, it's a donut. I will eat a donut. If a donut is presented to me, I will eat it. But it's not the best.
You
We'll
wouldn't choose it over the other ones.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm understanding.
So now we're in the realm of wacky. We will be eating the cookies and cream donut. This is, I believe, Oreo shavings on the top with just like a sort of cream cheese drizzle, if I can talk today. Cream cheese drizzle across the top, and then cookies and cream like buttercream on the center.
I do want to say, before we dig into this, I was the one that cut these donuts. And this one, the drizzle on top, immediately just kind of flaked off.
Yeah.
Very crusty. It's giving me crusty. And I don't know how I feel about that. I already don't really like cookies and cream, but I'm trying to remain unbiased. But after cutting it open initially, it was not the vibe.
Yeah.
We
we'll
did
see.
cut it with a butter knife.
That's a good point.
Because we're
good
college
point.
students,
Yeah.
we don't want to reach for a normal knife. We get a butter knife.
I'm not a huge fan of filled donuts, so this is going to be
Well,
interesting.
Should we
You're not
cheers
going to
all
enjoy
together?
today. Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh no. Oh no.
I was gonna make a bad face. And Stockton did it for me.
Oh
Do we
Oh,
have
no.
to finish it?
no.
I don't like this.
No. No.
That's
No!
that's an immediate no.
It's a no for me.
That is not cookies and cream.
That just tastes
don't
like
even know
plain
what it was.
frosting.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
It wasn't good though.
No.
Oh,
It's just like plain cream frosting.
it's so much and it's all bad.
I'm not even
like,
being dramatic.
This
That's
is
not great.
actually-
Pretty dramatic.
This
Like
is
that is
actually bad.
not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Like you can even see the little flakes that Reagan was talking about.
what
It's
I'm
just
saying.
not fresh. It's not great. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
It's in my mouth now. I want to wash it out.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
It's not good.
We might need to run out to the water fountain really quick.
Yeah.
It's not great.
That was
It's not great. Hopefully one of the other donuts will do. So, I will say glaze was okay. Chocolate was good. Cookies and cream,
It's a hard no.
not
for
in my
me.
dreams.
Nope. Moving on.
Moving on, yes please. So next, round 2 will be Daylight Donuts, which is a more affordable option. Round 2 is Daylight Donuts, which is a fresh, original donut place located at 400 North Bluff Street, I believe. It's right by those car dealerships right there. The thing that's nice about these is that they are baked fresh daily. I can confirm with the owner. And also, these are way more affordable. The Pinkbox Doughnuts, that cookies and cream one that we hated, that was like $2.50. The Biscount, which is the more extravagant one we're trying with this place, it was only $1.50. And then these donuts, the glaze and the chocolate, were only $1.09.
Okay.
So it's more affordable. It's easier to get a half dozen than it would be at Pinkbox.
And Daylight's been in St. George for years.
Yes, it has. They even have an old school sign out front that lights up when it says sold out.
Oh.
So they've been around for a while.
cool.
So let's begin. Glaze first.
Glaze.
Yes.
All right.
And Reagan, you're saying these are so much easier to cut, right?
They were way easier to cut. Initially, they're easier to chew. Like
Yeah.
they kind of melt in your mouth, and I like that.
It's very light and fluffy. It definitely is a different glaze taste than the Pinkbox, though.
It kind of feels a little cheaper than Pinkbox, though. And that might be because that might be the price, but
The flavor isn't necessarily better to me,
the donut part of it is actually like,
but I like the
A little sweeter.
consistency of
Yeah.
it. And like I said, I like that it melts in my mouth.
The quality of donut is better.
Yes.
The taste,
The taste is kind
Questionable.
of, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's hit or miss.
yeah. So would you say this is better than Pinkbox?
In my personal opinion, yes. Right off the
Glaze
bat.
for you?
yes.
Yes. Okay. I think so too. Chocolate.
This is a lot of eating.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
Well, cheers. Without Stockton. I'm like spilling everywhere.
Right off the bat, the chocolate frosting is different.
I like it better, though.
You do?
It's not as sweet. It makes me feel like it's not intaking as much sugar as Pinkbox.
Yeah.
But I guess with donuts, you can't really be picky.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, donuts are literally one of the most unhealthiest things you can eat. So it's kind of just like picking your poison. So what do you think?
I don't know how to feel about this one. I kind of feel the same way that I did about the Pinkbox chocolate covered one. It's just kind of like, it's there, but I'm not impressed with it. It's not horrible. It kind of feels like empty calories going into my stomach, not really worth it.
It was pretty airy.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't a lot of substance there.
I don't think it was worth it.
Okay. Well, there you go. So
Not worth the calories or the carbs.
So do you think the chocolate one for Pinkbox is better?
Ooh. They're kind of the same to me. They're just kind of like, eh.
Okay. Reagan is indifferent.
I like the chocolate one from Daylight Donuts because I feel like it's more light and I'm going to intake it better, if that makes sense. Like Pinkbox is a little bit more heavy. So the whole
feel
time
like
I
it's
was
gonna sit in your
I
stomach
was
as
like,
much?
oh, it's gonna stay there for a while. But this one is just like I can eat these like no problem. But maybe that's a problem.
I think the chocolate from Pinkbox is actually better.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just the frosting on that was, again, it reminded me a lot of my childhood, so I think it just brought some
Maybe
emotional
the nostalgia?
yeah, the nostalgia into it. But let's move on to the more extravagant donut. This is a Biscount, but this is just a glazed donut with a raspberry filling, and you can see right there, that's instantly better than the cookies and cream one, just from the get-go. As we were cutting it into it, you could see like the filling, just, oh yeah, just right in there. That's like the Pillsbury-like strudel, like pulling that apart and
Yeah.
like
Well, I cut into it and it was seamless. And then you saw the jelly roll out.
That's
It was
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good look.
Okay.
We have to cheers the specialty
Yes.
donuts.
You have to cheer. That's what we'll do.
Okay,
Specialty.
cheers to the specialty donuts.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
I want to get the jelly.
I don't want it to spill.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because it's actually jam. It's not some weird like concoction of like a Frankenstein cookies and cream Oreo freaking experiment.
That's a really good way of describing it.
As someone who's not a fan of the filling inside donuts, it's not bad. The consistency is just spot on.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm not one to like get jelly filled immediately, but I think it's good.
I think that was the
like-
best that they had.
Yeah, for sure. I don't really have much else to say about it besides I thoroughly enjoy this donut.
Right.
It's really good.
I really do like this one.
Yeah. So definitely. I mean, I don't even have to ask about the cookies and cream thing. So, yeah. Some other offers that Daylight Donuts had. They actually gave us some free ones, which is very nice of them. So thank you so much for that, Daylight Donuts. We have a classic maple bar. They highly recommended that. We also have a blueberry cake donut with a blueberry frosting, and just a classic chocolate cake donut with a light glaze on the top. This is at 400 North. It's on the west side of 400 North on Bluff Street. So if you want to get some fresh baked donuts in the morning and it's affordable, go there. But get there early because they sell out really quickly.
Is this a promo, Stockton?
Maybe because I'm trying to promote original businesses in St. George.
All right. Well, there you go. I like it.
Next is Farmstead, and we'll decide which is the best after that. Lastly, it's Farmstead. Farmstead is located at 18 South 200 West, right across from the courthouse. Now, this isn't exactly a donut exclusive place. This also they have stuff like sandwiches and other types of pastries and stuff like that.
Kind of like a brunch, very aesthetic looking kind of place. Very modern farmhouse vibe.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't get a chance to try it, but they had like a really good chicken salad sandwich that looked really good.
I can vouch for the chicken salad sandwich. It's amazing.
Really?
I'm rooting for Farmstead. This is one of my favorite bakeries in town.
I will say though, so first off, these donuts look absolutely incredible. These are Cronuts, by the way. They don't have many normal donuts. Their specialty is croissant donuts, Cronuts. So they don't have a glazed.
Oh.
They don't have a normal
weird,
glaze.
but
we did get a vanilla sugar.
I guess if they don't specialize in donuts, it would make sense why they don't have a glaze, but still kind of weird.
But
You gotta have a
then,
glaze.
Here's the thing, just like with
Glaze
Daylight
is
Donuts.
just a staple.
Just like with Daylight Donuts, they actually gave us some free donuts as well over here. So we have a fruit bar. They highly recommended this one. We have an old fashioned, which this is like the closest they had to a glaze. It's a cake donut with like a cream cheese frosting. And then we had a Boston cream, which I'll be digging into later because that looks so freaking good.
And I mean, just look at the aesthetic of these donuts.
Yeah.
They look amazing.
They look gourmet.
I hope they
Yes.
taste as good as they look.
Yeah.
Me too.
And I hope they taste as good as they cost because each of these donuts were $4 a pop.
Wow.
Yeah. So I will say the fruit donut and the old fashioned were only $3. So, but let's start with the vanilla sugar. So, and these are pretty big, so I'm not expecting you to eat all of it.
It's a lot of donuts.
There's
here.
like there's cream fill in
Yeah.
this.
Oh yeah! Wow. Look at that.
A bit messier.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be filled.
It's like exploding. He couldn't help himself.
Yep. So, I know it's kind of strange to compare it to a glaze considering now it's so different because it's filled. The vanilla cream on the inside actually wasn't my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, maybe it was just because I was expecting, you want to see it? You want to see it? It's like, sorry. You know what? I changed my mind. It's good. So, I mean, it's hard to compare it to a glazed donut because it's just a different experience. For one thing, this is a cronut, so you're getting like layers and flakiness, and I love Cronuts. But I will say, like, just the first experience of biting it, it was just like not exactly what I was looking for. But then again, it's not a glazed, so.
I like it. I'm not a huge fan of the cream filled. I felt like there's a lot in there, and it was very, very sweet.
Yeah.
And so it was just kind of like exploding in my mouth when I was more so expecting just to like have kind of a, what are these called? Like the sugar coating?
It's a vanilla sugar. The sugar powdered.
Yeah, powdered. Like I was kind of expecting just like a nice like powdered sugary croissant, and then the cream kind of exploded in my face.
Yeah,
a little
this
bit.
is not
But
my favorite.
It was good. I think it just wasn't my favorite as far as personal taste.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess.
not a fan of like vanilla. I'm very picky when it comes to my donuts, but I'm also very basic. So I'm like, plain chocolate is for me. When it gets complicated with the cream, it just doesn't sit right with me. So not my favorite, but again, my personal preference.
Yes.
Right. Well, we have to move on to the chocolate cronut. So
I do indeed.
this makes me think now that yes, it is. It is actually
It's
chocolate filled.
Interesting.
Is it really?
Yeah.
These are all filled.
Yeah, these are all
Okay.
filled.
I'm
I
kind of
guess it would
excited
be
for this
easier.
one.
It
This
would be easier to
one's-
fill a cronut because you have all those little layers in
chocolate.
there.
But
So
on
I
my
will say that
fingers.
the reason why I didn't, well, I can't say the reason, but you could tell from the Pinkbox and the Daylight Donuts, they had like a lighter brown, and I mentioned that both of them felt very artificial to me. And so I wonder, look at you guys are already digging in.
I got chocolate
Well, you
all
can let
over
me
my-
know if this chocolate is any better.
It's a very
Is it dark
complicated donut.
chocolate? Are you? I'm just gonna taste it now.
It's kind of like the filling reminded me of like a
Chocolate pudding.
yeah.
A snack pack.
Yeah, very much. It was like those cheap little pudding cups that you get at Walmart.
Yeah.
But
It does give me more dark chocolate.
yeah, it was definitely more bitter.
It's a little messy. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know if you guys can see this.
But gotta say, favorite out of the three. I love it.
Out of the three,
We haven't tried the third one.
No, I mean out of Pinkbox
Oh,
and Daylight
okay.
Donuts, sorry.
The favorite chocolate out of the three.
Yeah,
I would have to agree with you.
I would agree.
because it was the most interesting. Like it tasted the most different out of all of them. It was a great take on a chocolate donut.
It was interesting, and what I was trying to say is
Oh,
that
I'm
I
sorry.
think this is okay. It's this chocolate I think is less artificial,
Yes.
and that's really what I didn't like about the Pinkbox and the Daylight is that it just felt very something I could buy at the store.
A little fake.
Yeah.
Also, I have to say, when the overhead camera came over on this, it looked like just like an absolute massacre. Like it's just like, oh no, what'd they do?
At this point, trying 3 different donut
Their
places.
hubris.
It's gonna be a little messy.
Yeah. I'm getting stuffed. Let's do it.
Last one.
So this is they called it a seasonal donut, and the seasonal donut this
pretty this
season
is.
is
Can
a
you see those
raspberry-filled,
layers?
raspberry-baked cronut.
Those layers are
Look at
just
that
so
color.
pretty.
Yeah, that
my
is
gosh.
like, that's more pink than the pink on the Pinkbox.
Yeah.
They outpinked the Pinkbox.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, mine's oozing from
Ooh.
all corners.
Mine is too. Okay.
Oh wow.
That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, but like in a good way, for me. Yeah, that was definitely like I talk about the carnage, but I mean like
Farmstead is super messy.
Yeah.
yeah, very messy.
I kind of like that though. You know, if a donut's good, maybe it's supposed to be messy.
It's supposed to leave a mark.
Yeah.
All of these were very similar though. I mean, they're all croissant
Yeah.
donuts.
Yeah.
They're all filled by something.
Love.
I think they're all good. I
Yeah.
think they're all very, very
I
good.
definitely like the flakiness of the cronut.
And I feel
if
like
you will.
these are bakery donuts here.
Yeah, they felt the most gourmet.
Yes, for sure.
Which I would hope so with the price.
I definitely do think it was worth the $4 though. If you go in and just get like a donut or two and
And you know, if you're going in for just a donut and you buy one $4 donut, I genuinely feel like that will stuff you
That
up.
would, yeah.
Like you will be
Well,
full
more
afterwards.
more importantly, you can do what we did and cut it up into thirds, and then just take one and then eat the other two later.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, like it felt like the size of a normal donut just eating. I mean, we couldn't even finish the whole thing. Mostly because it was so rich, but it was, yeah, I would highly recommend this place.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that's before we even tried that, but we're not gonna be trying it. We're gonna be trying that off camera and after we've digested a little.
Take some time.
But overall, I think we kind of proved a point here.
Yeah.
There are better places to go than Pinkbox, especially if you're getting that cookies and cream donut.
Yes.
That thing could die in a ditch.
I do think it is worth the extra $1 to pay for.
I think so too. And like I said, I think that one donut is sufficient for one person, even less than one donut.
Yes, definitely.
And so if you're paying $4 versus buying like three $2 donuts, you know, like this is your money's worth.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good, it's gourmet, it'll fill you right up, I like it.
Yeah.
So
Quality.
overall, would you say that Farmstead is the winner here?
I would say yes.
I say yes. I think Farmstead is for sure the winner. I do like that Daylight is your typical donut place. You want a glazed donut, you can go get a glazed donut. You want just a plain chocolate covered, you can get it, you know? So I will give credit to Daylight for that, but overall, this has my vote.
Yeah. Farmstead just has it all. Quality, look, taste,
Everything.
it's all there.
Yeah.
For now, that's it from us. Thank you so much, and I think we delivered a good message here that Pinkbox is overrated.
Yeah.
I think there are better places to go. So, yeah.
I agree.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back after the break.